Hello, today I want to introduce to you my newest new division deck to play for this season, Dorballom. So if you happen not to see this deck before, let me show you what is the deck list about. This deck list is very simple and straightforward, and it's not cheap, because what happened is there's a lot of SR and VR card inside. So without further ado, let me show you my deck list for today. And here is my Dorballom deck. As you can see here, it's only two colors, which is nature and darkness. And this is the key card for this deck. And what is the ability? Very simple. When this creature comes up from the battle zone, both players except for darkness card, everything will be destroyed to the trash, including creatures. And to show you what is the winning chance for my deck for this Dorballom deck, apparently I managed to win about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row for this Dorballom deck. And I'm not sure I'm lucky or not, so without further ado, let's watch some of the videos that I highlighted for the match over here. Let me replay one of the gameplay that I matched with this opponent, where he is using a mono blue deck. As you already know, mono blue deck is one of the current meta in this format for this season. And the game plan for mono blue is very simple. Basically, about in turn 3 and turn 4, they will be able to call their key card, which is a triple breaker, and blockers couldn't block the attack. So over here, as you can look, I'm trying my best to rush all my mana so that all the blue creatures will be destroyed, including the mana zone for my opponents. And you will notice that in turn 4, he is able to summon this big boss come out. And I was lucky to win this game because of my S trigger. Now you can see here, right now, I'm able to summon the big boss, Dorballom, in turn 7 when I have 7 mana. So I'll be cheating cost for 3 for the 10 cost creatures. And after you summon Dorballom, you might not be able to do anything yet, because anything that you hit on the shield, it may trigger something else. So for safety reason, you might want to build up your armies and your creatures before you strike at once. So right now you can notice that the opponent is trying their best to put back all the manas so they can summon the creatures again. And this deck is kinda rush for opponents winning by destroying enemies' mana pools and their creatures. Once you have a board of creatures on your side, the winning should be guaranteed. And here you go. This is my final blow for the deck. And to showcase to you my final replay for today's video, this is my opponent's deck, where I believe it's a control deck. It's a multi-color deck where the opponent uses all the colors. And if you're not sure what is the control deck is about, basically very simple. There are two main creatures for the key card of the opponent's deck, which is this boss and this one. So the first boss on the left, the ability is very straightforward and is very strong. During opponent's turn, whenever an opponent casts a mono-color creature, he will be disabled. So the second one is also a strong one, which is every time when opponent try to cast a mana, it will be disabled. So because Dorballom is a mono-colored creature, if anything that the big boss come out, technically I am the losing chance. So because of this video, I think I'm quite lucky. I managed to rush out my Dorballom before the big boss comes out. And true enough, after I have 7 mana in my mana zone, I managed to come out with my Dorballom and I crush out all the opponent's mana and creatures. So basically, this deck is crushing out on opponents as fast as possible. And once Dorballom comes out, same thing, we have to build out our creatures and our armies before we destroy the opponents. As you can see here, this is the final attack that I use before opponent concede. Thank you so much everyone, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys for the next video, and sayonara!